Into Natasvincia NAVI stats. In the past 30 days, they have played a 58 competitive match with 57, 7% win rate. The most picked hero for NAVI is Viper, 13 games. 13 games for Dandy. While TNC are actually Racer, 5 games of race. Most successful heroes of Team NAVI is Winter Wyvern that picked it 10 games with 88% win rate. While Team TNC, most successful heroes is Medusa and TNC coming in with a Bounty Hunter this one. First pick Bounty Hunter.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
I kinda surprised with that first pick though. And a Sand King. Weird. Because normally teams playing these two heroes as a position 4 heroes. So we might see Sand King as an offlaner while Bounty Hunter we play post 4 roaming around and try to give out some information. TNC Pro Team. Take a look. Most successful against TNC when they play against Disruptor, they got 100% win rate. While NAVI when they play against Beastmaster, they have played against Beastmaster for 7 games and with 86% win rate. Admiral Conquer for NAVI. Interesting. We haven't seen this post 4 hero for a while. A good thing about Admiral Conquer is he when he plays position 4 as a ganker, he doesn't need position 5 to come with him. He alone can kill with a torrent, X-mount the torrent and team up with the laner. Quite easy for him to kill. That. Take a look at some more.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Abyssal Underlord!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Team ban. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
Morphling.
10 seconds remaining.
Unusual role because normally when they pick a Sand King they will let the position 4 pick it, but this one they gonna play the Sand King by Sam H playing as support 3. Teams playing Bounty Hunter post 4.
I'm fine with waiting and all.
Gonna do some quick intro first. We play who for NAVI on the Radiant side. That's on Nako, on Winter Wyvern, Crystallize on Morphling, Dandy on Dragonite, Roger on Conquer, and General on Underlord. The team TNC on the Dire side. 1437 on Rubik, Tims on the Bounty Hunter, Cuckoo on Husker, Raven on Tiny, and Sam H on Sand King. This is the first Husker pick or ban of the tournament so far. Cool.
Seconds.
I think observer vote. Sure, they're gonna let that Cuckoo stay in mid. Husker dealing. Dandy going bottom.
The battle's starting.
My waters rise.
Cuckoo got 2 Barry Rune. Going back to the mid lane. The Sam H know that Dandy is staying at the bottom with the Dragonite.
First blood.
This is quite interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the first blood right here. Oh, that's actually my first time missing the first blood in this tournament. Ah, my bad, my bad. Try not to miss it again. So in the middle, it's a Cuckoo and Crystallize, Morphling. Having 2 supporters staying in the middle lane to help that Cuckoo out should be a great idea.
Looks like someone disconnected.
Okay, not so far away. Oh, that's quite dangerous. They started off with a torrent. Rogers going straight to the cuckoo, dropping quite low already. Arctic burn dealing decent damage. And hey, what you doing here, Tim's? Coming from behind, but he didn't know that there's a sentry ward around. Better be careful.
Левели, поэтому будет с малым количеством магического.
Idea, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of Creed Burrow Strike comes in, dropping quite low for Dandy. Support teleport now is Roger. Top lane nothing much. It's Raven on Tiny versus General on Underlord. Kind of annoying teams. I remember Tim's yesterday, he played Nyx Assassin and he's really annoying. He always gets visions for his teammates. The invisible heroes for Tim is just too good. Throwing back to the tower. Can't just follow up with the telekinesis back. That might be the first blood though. They're getting some body block. Not the first blood. General, finish him off. Still hang around. Cool. Coming into the forest nearby the lane and trying to finish off that Kunkka. He gets a lot of damage from Cuckoo. The burning spears, but it's just not enough to take him down. He was saved by Sonego. It was a very good adding skill for Sonego that he went for Core Embrace first, so he can heal whoever kind of stuck in a burning spear. That is actually straight counter to a Husker or Winter Wyvern. It's gonna be like that for the whole game. Every time you're trying to attack on someone, this guy just gonna shows up and use the Cold Embrace to heal them all. Yeah, lane they are trying to catch the Cuckoo. 1437. Telekinesis back. Do you even lift General? Being chased up by the Tiny. The Rage is trying to wrap that Tiny up. Cuckoo Predator just gonna strike from behind. General stuck in there. Cuckoo coming in. Just need one more telekinesis from that Rubik. And they just switch the lane. Tiny to the middle. Cuckoo to farm here. Interesting change. Tiny, once he hit the middle, it was a very warm welcome. Just like, hey man, I'm just gonna pick you up at the airport. Critalize. Almost goes down for the Tiny. Now I know why Cuckoo switched to the top. It's quite scary to stay on that lane, you know. You don't know when that torrent is gonna hit you. Team still scouting around.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ready? Went for a soul ring first. Have some mana to use his spread fire. But he didn't max his spread fire yet. He went for a level 2 dragon blood. Stay longer. Oh, sorry. My tummy. It's at lunchtime now. This is my last game though. After this, I'm gonna have a happy lunch and then let the OD Pixel take over the stream for you guys in the last important 5 matches of the group stage to determine which team is going to the playoff. Teams, power that team dropping quite low. Definitely gonna be the kill for Team NAVI. Nice game sense using the dust on there. by recap. 6 minutes part. Network. Top lane. Catching that cuckoo predator. Getting bounced back by the X marker spot. Cuckoo! Splinter Blast kills him. Soneko. Last hit. 1437 coming in with a Fate Bow and maybe a Rubik telekinesis nearby the tower. Telekinesis to stun this guy too. Soneko. Call Embrace. Splinter Blast. It's just the last hit on that one. Raven. Waiting for someone to walk back home safe. Walking back happily. It's gonna be Soneko. Suddenly a wild Titanite appeared in the tower and he goes. Hit that Soneko and finish him off with a Fate Bow. Nice wrapping around by Raven on this one, but now he kind of stuck in a torrent and shot down by the tower. He'll be fine. Quite tanky. Bottom lane, Dandy. Level 7 already. Trying to push the bottom tower down. Dandy got 16 armor. I'm sorry, 12 armor. 6 plus 6. What happened when you let your engineer use the calculator too much? Clean. 3-3 game score. Let's take a look at some graph here. Oh man, this game is so close, but NAVI doing better, drastically better when it comes to the experience earned.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Gonna go in for that Raven.
Dire's top tower is under
The light waveform inside, and he's just gonna use the strength gain to stay alive. Splinter Blast, a nice catch by Team NAVI. 1437 still alive though. He's moving away with around 330 movement speed. Gonna get X mark the spot back as he taunt on Team NAVI. He was like he and then he died. Has been used. This is the most important thing, the root of teams. If you cannot predict where Bounty Hunter is and you can't stop him from roaming around gathering all information for his teammates, you're gonna be facing a hard game for sure. Red Fire comes out, Sam at the same side, 3 line gonna be hit by the torrent, getting slashed out by General. Burrow strike on 2, but Dendy is ready to finish him off. X minor spot back. Dendy just have to finish with a range attack. Gerald, finish off that throwing in the sky for Gerald. Nice trade for both parties.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Seems to be a very close trade. Pretty even on that one. Pretty lies. Got some time to farm in the middle. Just gonna go for the first item, Lincoln Sphere, right there. E-Blade is on the way. Lincoln Sphere E-Blade. Go wait for pack speed. Not. Nothing in the middle. Take a look at the graph a bit, and here comes the waters are teeming. Crystallize hold the GPM record on Morphling in 7.07 with 862 GPM versus Fnatic. Dream Lake. A very comfortable hero for Crystallize. Thanks, Matt. That's This part, they're trying to take down using the advantage of the Dragon Knight with the early push. On into the Poison Dragon. Sam Edge is right there. Sam Edge went for a power trade.
Radiant's courier
Take up something like an Arcane Boot or a Tranquil Boot. Now TNC is looking to attack on Team NAVI. That's the visions of Team NAVI. They only see one heals of Team TNC. X-Mark the spot back, and then suddenly appears on the behind for Team TNC. Nice catching. This one shooting the shark inside, setting up the pit of Malik, and here comes oh man, the boat, everything. So many spells has been spammed, but nobody go down yet. Meanwhile, the free tower for Crystallize in the middle, and he's just gonna push more to the tier 2 tower, drawing a lot of intention for Team TNC to go back and defense. NAVI got a great chance to push the bomb tier 1 tower.
Dire structures are fortified.
Teams just need to get his 6, you know. The hardest thing about playing Bounty Hunter is to get his 6 fast, because you have to roaming around and get information for your teammate. That will waste a lot of time on you. That is a very good visions. They put the observer wards down there because they want to fight. If NAVI knows about that and retreat, then that's going to be good for NAVI. I feel like TNC, this one, having a bit of waste movement around. Neutral creep just kill Cuckoo. Yeah, seems like he made a mistake or something. Cuckoo. I don't think he meant to kill himself. Where are you going? General. Back to the base. Now this is not looking good for Team TNC, really. We saw how strong the Mothling is from the last game. Infamous versus OG. And I don't think giving time and space for that Mothling to farm is a good idea. Dendy turned on his Elder Dragon form and trying to find the Sam Edge inside the tree line and near the side shop. I mean, staying in there, he doesn't have a Blink Dagger. The only thing he can do is just Burrow Strike away. Cool. Getting caught once again. He didn't know that he got Observer Warded. Sonic will just finish him off. Seems like the Cuckoo Husky is not working this one. He's 0-4 already. X-Mark the spot TNC Raven back, but no Torrent to follow up, no problem. Winter's Curse is here to stop you. Avalanche and Toss, and Sonic go on the Cold Embrace. He's alive once again. A 1-4-3-7 finish the target off in the face move. But however, his teammates get X-Mark the spot back. It's still being chased. Roger. What's he gonna do? Now finally got a trap. Roger got trapped. Bounty Hunter going for Spirit Vessel. Interesting. That's quite good items to Spirit Vessel. The guy who has a very high % win rate on this item is Lamb. Lamb built a lot of Spirit Vessel since it's come out, and yeah, he use it on so many heroes. That's actually quite cool. That might be the first Spirit Vessel tournament. At least the first on the game that I cast. Rubik, 2 more teleport down for Team TNC, getting ready for the big team fight. Getting telekinesis back. Do you even lift Dandy and Burrow Strike again? Underlord gotta walk away from the danger. He was so low, but he turned on his pipe. No, not even a pipe. He just got a Hood of Defiance. So he's quite tanky though. Throwing in some tree and finish off that general. Next one gonna be there. Punka killing spree, and that Keep in mind that is very important kill because it's a track kill. This another track though on Dandy. Barrel strike again, and then 1437 follow up with the telekinesis once again. Dandy is saying in the middle of the chaos, waiting for his teammate to come. Cuckoo coming in with a very low HP, ready to attack. Cuckoo killing spree for 1437. That is 3 track kills for Team TNC. Meanwhile, space created was crystallized to push on top lane.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
That's a lot of gold there. Look at the graph going down, but Cuckoo!
Are those cracks in Dire's
Waveform inside, and Sonico was waiting for that.
Dire's top tower is gone.
Oh, he just got the goal. He lost it. It's just like you go into the Apple shop, you buy an iPhone X, and then you lost it on the way home.
Bottom tower has been denied.
Feels bad, man. Raven.
Invisibility.
Okay, 15 minutes mark. It's time to show you guys some items. Update every 15 minutes. Take a look by yourself. Beetle, Roger, got caught. Blinking Burrow Strike and Epicenter right away. Telekinesis. Team Navi trying to counter that with a Titanic. Nice using Hold Embrace. That is to keep that Winter Wyvern alive. More waveforms in. Finished out that team. Winter Curse as well. That is killing spree ended by Soneko. Another Burrow Strike comes out, but it's just not going to help him to stay away from the danger. He's dead. First 10 kills go to Team Navi. And it might be a tower too.
Middle tower is under attack.
1k gold earned for Navi.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Doing very good in terms of tower wrecking for Team
Dire's
Navi.
middle tower just went down.
Accepted.
Tiny. We just need some items on Huskar. But however, even though he died a lot, like 0.5, he still managed to get some items, some core items like Armored Emulsions on the way. We have an Halberd, I believe. Going. Wyvern to top. The first Roshan will be very important for both teams. It's setting up the game momentum. Got Roshan. Especially if TNC got Roshan, they can take like 2 or 3 tower more with just 1 Aegis. Cool. Need to be very careful about. Quick lights with a boot of travel. Quite a surprise that he rushed the boot of travel quite fast, even before his Ethereal Blade. He did the most to kill all the supporters of Team TNC. Like I mentioned earlier, Tiny went for the Shadow Blade. I don't know why the dual aura tactic, Drum and Ring of Aquila, is very famous these days, especially in these tournaments. It gives stats every aura. Now look at that, this one. The most important team fight waveform to finish off 1437. No chance for him to do some copper passerine or any single spells. A stun, a winter curse to stop the Tiny from attacking on any Navi heroes. On the higher ground, he was thrown to the river. He just shot down from the higher ground. Navi doing very good on the lower ground. Look at that. And now kind of stuck inside for Sam Edge. 3 for Team TNC, and now we just gotta go. Oh, probably that's a team. Stay behind Roshan. Hey man, save me. Bro, he's just trying to buy some items first before we go down. And it's 4 kills for Team Navi plus an Aegis. Big turnaround this one. Navi, whose record is 2-3. If they win this one, they will be 3-3, and the chance will be wide open for them. While Team TNC will be 4-2. Remember, we still got like 5 games more with OD Pixel on BTS2, so anything could happen. Every single game matters. Infamous 1 OG.
That should help.
From lane on Crystallize. Go back to the top lane. He's changing idea from after he get the Ethereal Blade, he's just gonna go for a Black King bar. Even though he already has his Lichen Sphere. Gotta prioritize all the spells on team TNC. Now he's just gonna go on top. Dendy. Level 15, already got some Splash Dragon. Doing some Ethereal Blade, a Burrow Strike inside, Savage. Dropping low. Oh, nice copy paste ring. No, not that is actually the genuine one. Winter Curse on the Sand King. Waveform inside for a Crystallize. He's still holding an Aegis, so it's no problem for him to go down this one and shooting in the big chalk. Didn't hit anyone. Dandy, focus on the tower. Finally the tower goes down, then they finish it off. They might force himself in once again for Team NAVI. Still got an Aegis though. Yeah, still has an Aegis. Take Smartler spot back. There's always a chance to come back in this game for Team TNC, even though they are behind around like 8k in terms of network. They just need one team fight, one win in team fight with track kills, that's all. Cool, about to get caught once again. Waveform inside, nice doing some fake B tactics for NAVI right here. Cool goes down, they fall to the trap.
Be the last thing you see.
Bounty Hunter trying to cut the creep wave, but not sure where is he going though. Savage is target. TNC looking very bad. They keep losing one by one, and NAVI using the strength of Dragonite that can push much earlier. Take down the rack. This one, Crystallize is right there as well. Got a lot of gold from this push alone. That's the first set of racks of Team NAVI. Only 23 minutes. TNC lost the first set of racks. It seems like that tactic is not working. You know that I have played a lot of Bounty Hunter, maybe more than 100 games on the Bounty Hunter. The good thing about Bounty Hunter is, yeah, you can come back no matter how far you're behind. You just need to win one team fight. But the bad thing is, if your team falls in early game, then how is that going to happen? How are you going to win with such a big item gap between Team NAVI and TNC at the moment? Here is the items. It is too much different. Also the level. Crystallize Morphling level 18 carrying an Aegis. Can't win a team fight, you can't get the track goal.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Whole team smoke. To catch. E-Blade is ready. Going in for support. Get rid of the Rubik first. The 4v5 right now. Lock down the Pitamalese and aiming for that Hatcher. Shooting the Shark. Woohoo! Team NAVI is going to wreck the base of Team TNC and they're still carrying an Aegis. Another waveform comes out. Raven's gonna be the next one. They're trying to force Team TNC to call a GG out right now. That's it. GG has been called for Team TNC. 20-8 game score. NAVI destroyed TNC in only 25 minutes.